back here to eXpresso on SABC3, and I want to talk too loud because Bob just fell asleep on my hand. Oh, there he wakes up. Oh, shame. So it is, of course, the 1st of December, World AIDS Day, and this morning we are talking cars with our car guys, with Gab and Chira from Overdrive TV.co.za, and today they bring us the very affordable Kia Picanto, and on the other side, the very popular 4x4 by VW, the Tiguan. Good morning, guys. Welcome to eXpresso.
Morning, Ewan.
I hope you don't mind. Bob's joining us this morning.
Not at all.
He's sleeping, you know. You don't need to bother about him.
Can we speak at a normal volume?
You can speak at a normal volume. He's going to pass out. All right, guys. Cool.
Yeah.
Two very different cars.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're starting with the Tiguan, and our VW of late have been getting very tricky with their names. There's the Sirocco, there's the Touareg, there's the Touran, and now the Tiguan.
Yeah.
And now we all know that...
All the T-range.
Yeah, exactly. Now we all know that committees can't make great cars, but can the public, namely the German public, name a great car? And that's exactly what Volkswagen did. They actually put it out to the public to vote through the Auto Build group, through various magazines and websites. 350,000 Germans bothered to vote, and they voted Tiguan as the winner for the name of the car. Well, you'll see why in a minute, because the other names up for grabs were the Namib, the Rockton, the Liger, the Samun, or the Nanook. So Tiguan won.
Tiguan really stands out.
Yeah, and Tiguan won. It's a combination of the German words for tiger and iguana.
Really?
Hence Tiguan, yeah. Wow. So now, I don't think since the island of Dr. Moreau has anyone actually wondered what a tiger crossed with an iguana looks like. But I doubted it would look perfect for the school run, which the Tiguan does. And what a cool little cross-utility vehicle it is. We both loved it. It just feels very likeable. It's plucky, it's reliable, it's well-built, and it's a lot cleverer than you might think. So it's a lot more like a Labrador, more than a tiger crossed with an iguana.
Labrador,
yeah,
wow.
Exactly.
Like
it's just so lovable.
A family Labrador. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I say it's clever because the TDR we had uses Blue Motion, which is Volkswagen speak for basically optimum fuel efficiency and saving the planet. And wow, do they mean business. I mean, we drove it around town, country for days and days and days on end, all sorts of driving, and we gave it back with half a tank of diesel. VW are talking figures of 5.3 litres per 100 Ks, which is which is just sipping on the diesel.
So you'd think because it's so frugal that it's hell of a boring. It's
Yeah.
actually such a lovely motor. It's got just the right amount of power to keep you interested, and acceleration is actually quite fun in it.
And huge bags of torque, which can be split to either of the wheels. It's a really great engine. And also it's got loads and loads of storage bins. Now, if you lose something in the car, set aside about an hour or two of your time to properly search the thing. And really, it's got bins everywhere.
There's an answer for that.
Yeah.
Sticky notes.
Sticky notes. You have to put reminders.
Exactly. Awesome.
It's a wonderful consumer tip there. Thanks. Yeah, and also another thing it's got in the back, which is quite odd, is it's got a plug point in the back. So not just a 12-volt charger, it's got an actual two-prong plug point. So you could feasibly run a blender in the back. So if the kids are late for school and you want them to have their smoothies, oh, here you go. Drink out of that,
Multi-hand. Exactly.
Yeah,
guys.
Brilliant.
Awesome. So very, very cool. Sorry to rush you there.
No worries.
Let's move over to the Picanto there.
Okay, now obviously it would be nice if we could all drive Range Rovers. Or like, imagine if the government bought us all Range Rovers, like some sort of nice version of communism. But in the real world, the Kia Picanto makes a lot of sense. It starts at 99,000 Rand, and I think that's quite an incredible price for a car these days. Yeah. But it is small. Its name actually means small frog in Spanish.
Picanto?
Yeah, and it doesn't. I just made that up.
Oh, really? Oh, come on. Jeez, you had me there.
But it's so small that they forgot it on their own media page. It drove me mad yesterday. The international media page doesn't feature the car at all. Anyway, but the only place you feel it's really small is in the boot. We did a test and you can only fit one handbag and one dog in the back. That's it.
Was the dog in the handbag?
No, it was next to it. Not
so
like
one bob and a handbag.
One bob and a handbag.
That's about it. But I like how small cars these days are looking a lot more interesting than they used to. This one's got a sort of like an angry grin, which follows through into the interior as well. I think Kia wants you to think it's funky, and I'm putting that in inverted commas. I hate that word. So we've got the top of the range model. It's got wonderful options like zigzag lines on the seats. I don't know why those are there. Yeah, but
it's funky.
Yeah, but exactly. There we go. But even though it's top of the range, it leaves a lot. The sound system leaves a lot to be desired. Like for instance, I'd desire to be able to hear it. So when you do go and buy one of these Kia Picantos, please ask your dealer for a better sound system. A small car around Cape Town. Oh, what an absolute delight, really. I mean, let's be honest. Cape Town parking situation is diabolical at the moment. And this car is so maneuverable. Honestly, Ewan, I think it could U-turn in the studio.
It has the turning circle of a vacuum cleaner.
Pretty much. The very popular Top Gear magazine in the UK, that just named this bargain of the year, and I must be honest, I agree with them. I think it doesn't get much better than this. You've got to look at the i10 from Hyundai, the Toyota Aygo, Citroen C1, Peugeot 107. I've driven the C1 and the i10, and I think I'd go for the i10 because I think it's going to age better in terms of looks. But I mean, 99 grand, what a pleasure.
Well, I love hearing what you guys say. I've got a Picanto, absolutely love it, even though sound system's okay.
Luckily we didn't slate it.
Exactly. So remember, you can follow these guys on Twitter at Overdrive TV and see what they get up to. Now, it is the 1st of December. As I said, we're all wearing our ribbons, even if Bob's wearing a ribbon. It's World AIDS Day, now raising awareness around HIV and AIDS. And right now, let's go over to the Hello Doctor studios to find out more about this very serious disease of which 7,000 people still get infected on a daily basis around the world.
Stay with eXpresso and SABC3.